really concerned about this time issue. You know, when it was 7 till 9, and it was like, oh, we might be here like 10:30 or so. It's like that. They're all talking like Mr. Ho-Chunk over there. I was watching. In fact, I made a sign for him here, which he ignored. I said 30 minutes. I gave him one of these, and he just went the other way, and he'll get done when he gets done. So, well, thank you guys for your 4 presentations from Bill, Lester, Diane, and Elsie, and then Jeff kind of wrapping things up. Just a comment on this Sauk Trail as I was listening to Diane speak. I guess a couple of things. I mentioned earlier that the Sauk Trail is a long thing. It's 450 miles long from Rock Island to Canada. That happens. It goes by LaPorte, Indiana, which is just South Bend, and you know it would be very, very logical that that trail was used, you know, from the LaPorte area to come to the hunting grounds at the Great Sauk Trail right here by the Sauk Trail Park. The second observation is these are roads less traveled. Diane had a chance today to accompany us from basically one end of the Betty Book by the Witness Tree in Bureau County over to, you know, through Neponset Township and then Kewanee Township and then over to about the middle of Burns Township. It's about 20 miles. Last year, I hosted an antique tractor ride along the Great Sauk Trail Saturday morning. And when I talk about less traveled, we were traveling at, you know, 10, 12 miles an hour, so it took a while. We saw one car on the Great Sauk Trail, and it was a mailman. Today we had, what, 7 of us in our little caravan, right? We had a lot of folks. We saw one car in that 20 miles. It didn't happen to be the mailman. I don't know what he was doing, but it was a big pickup truck. So here's my so that's my observation, and here's my recommendation. I invite everyone to take a car ride along the Great Sauk Trail in Tower Road. Our ancestors lived there in 2020 BC. 2020 BC. And we have their tools to prove it. The Sauk Trail Organization for Preservation, STOP, is a group that wants the stunning visual impact to remain without interruption. We have chosen to live in this area for its natural beauty, abundant wildlife, and historic value. And we are most concerned about the visual pollution of 25 600-foot wind towers as you take a look at the sunset. The Native Americans lost this area to progress in the 1830s. We're hoping to preserve it from progress 3 centuries later. So that's my conclusion, and we'll just open it up for questions for the state or any one of our tribal representatives. And we won't need a mic. Linda, you got it.
I just wanted to thank our presenters for coming. Oklahoma has been hit with